Hi everyone! Today we will be discussing Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. The three main topics we will be covering are why, when, and how the park was established, the geology of the park, and the flora and fauna of the park. We will begin by introducing Lauren Thurston. He was a lawyer, politician, and businessman, but most importantly, he was an advertisement publisher and explorer of volcanic lands who in 1906 began a campaign to turn the Volcanoes area into a public park. He believed the volcanoes, lava lake, and lava tubes presented an amazing opportunity for exploration and learning. Unfortunately, his efforts went mostly unnoticed until 1912, when the Hawaii Volcanoes Observatory was appointed a new director by the name of Dr. Thomas Jaeger. Dr. Jaeger was an American volcanologist, and he joined Thurston's campaign. Together, the two conservationists approached politicians, wrote letters and editorials, and generally worked tirelessly into making the volcanoes a national park. 10 years later, on August 1st of 1916, President Woodrow Wilson named the Hawaii Volcanoes the 12th national park of the country. So, how was Hawaii Volcanoes National Park created? The national park is located on Hawaii Island, one island on a chain of islands that has been created by a hotspot. This raises the question, what is a hotspot? A hotspot is a stationary column of magma originating deep within Earth's mantle that empties magma onto Earth's surface. As Earth's Pacific tectonic plate has moved over this hotspot, the Hawaiian Islands have been created along with the active volcanoes in the park. These volcanoes are Mauna Loa and Kilauea, which are both less than 1 million years old and are considered two of the world's most active volcanoes. So, what types of volcanoes are these? The Hawaiian volcanoes are some of the largest shield volcanoes on Earth. Shield volcanoes are dome-shaped with low rounded profiles that have built up over time by overlapping lava flows. These types of volcanoes tend to have quiet eruptions and mostly low viscosity lava. Kilauea volcano has erupted almost continuously since 1983 and produces 250,000 to 650,000 cubic yards of lava per day. What other types of volcanic landscapes can be found in the park? One is the Kilauea caldera. The caldera is about 2 miles wide and was formed by the collapse of the mountain summit after a sizable eruption. The park also has numerous lava tubes. These are tunnels beneath the solidified surface of lava flow through which lava moves. One characteristic of the park, which is specific to volcanoes near water, is pillow lava. Pillow lava forms when lava is rapidly chilled underwater and creates bulbous masses resembling pillows. Finally, in the Cow Desert, one can see massive areas that cannot support plant growth because the grounds are covered with pyroclastic materials, specifically ash and lapilli. In this desert, the footprints of people who perished during an eruption can be found. Moving on from the park's geology to its fauna, what types of animals inhabit the park? Most native species of the park are the descendants of animals that were able to fly to the island, such as birds and bats, and some species were carried by the birds, such as insects, spiders, and snails. On the island, these species were able to evolve without the danger of predators for millions of years. Some interesting and well-known species are the giant Hawaiian dragonfly, whose wingspan can reach up to 6 inches, and the carnivorous caterpillar. There are also a multitude of endemic songbird species. As for the plant life on the park, there are 7 ecological life zones varying from sea level to the summit area. In all of these zones, more than 90% of the flora can be found only on the park and islands. Trees and ferns are predominant. Some of the most famous species are the ohia trees, which can blossom and flower amidst old lava flows, and the hapu fern, with its towering and coiled fronds. Whether it is a plant or animal that has been able to adapt and thrive in the volcanic atmosphere, both flora and fauna must be protected from habitat loss and alien invading species which would use up resources, consume food sources, and prey on the natives. Fortunately, there are many efforts underway to restore endangered and threatened species back to a state of full recovery. And now, for everybody's favorite part, pop quiz! Number 1. Dr. Thomas Jager was an American A. librarian, B. zoologist, or C. volcanologist. If you answered C, you are correct. Number 2. Hawaiian shield volcanoes have what eruption type? A. quiet, B. explosive, or C. abrasive. If you answered A, you are correct. Number 3. Plant and animal species of the park were able to evolve in isolation without many outside A. families, B. environments, or C. predators. If you answered C, you are correct. I hope you did well, and thank you for listening to my presentation.